Pollinators are extremely important for any type of food production. It's important for your fruit crops, your tree crops, your corn, anything that needs to be pollinated. Pretty much any type of crop needs a pollinator to help produce a successful crop. Milkweed has the huge potential of being a win-win crop for both the environment and for producers. It has the biodiversity and the benefits for monarch production and helping increase the number of monarch butterflies, but also the fiber is a viable crop, or could be potentially a viable crop for producers. The benefits of milkweed to a producer is that it has relatively low input costs to establish compared to a crop like corn. You use a lot less fertilizer and less pesticides, even though you're doing the same cultivation practices to grow the crop. After that, there's almost no cost except for harvesting. So you've got a perennial crop there that the producer can harvest year after year for 7 to 10 years. Some of the costs that a producer has to consider when they might be considering to grow milkweed is that there is a high seed cost. In installing milkweed, it can cost between $360 and $480 for seed per acre. The other thing is that there's a 3-year lag from when you actually plant the milkweed until you can first harvest it. So you've got 3 years where you have a high cost up front, but then you have to wait actually to harvest and see any benefits from the milkweed. Another issue is that it is difficult to harvest milkweed at this point. Many producers are now hand harvesting it by actually going out in the field and picking the pods themselves or hiring people to pick them. That has a very high labor cost. Different producers are working on mechanization of that by converting combines and other harvesting equipment so that it can pick the milkweed and leave behind the trash, which is what the suppliers do not want in the milkweed product. There are a number of programs available through the USDA that can help support monarch butterflies and milkweed production. That includes the Environmental Quality Incentive Program, also the Monarch Initiative through NRCS, and Conservation Security Program. All have potential funding for milkweed production.